Do you anticipate wrinkles? Do you anticipate gray hair? What if I told you, however, that around the age of 60, your body and mind begin to change in ways in which no one ever forewarned you? There is more to aging than what you see in the mirror. It's taking place in unexpected ways. Perhaps you've observed that time is passing more quickly than ever before. Or maybe your sleep habits have become erratic. You may be surprised by some of these indicators. Some might even worry you. However, these are all a normal part of the trip. Today, I'll share 7 surprising aging symptoms that most people are unaware of until they encounter them for themselves. Which of these have you already experienced? Together, let's find out. Which of them caught you off guard the most? Have any of these developments affected you personally? Tell me in the comments below. Sign number 1. Time passes more quickly than you may realize. Have you ever had the impression that the years are passing more quickly than they formerly did? Before you know it, the summer is over and the holidays are back, and you were just enjoying the new year. You're not imagining it if time seems to be accelerating after the age of 60. There is a genuine psychological impact, and almost everyone experiences it. What causes this to occur? One summer seemed like an eternity when you were a kid. There were new experiences every day. Learning how to tie your shoes, going on a large family vacation, or even riding a bike for the first time. All of these things were processed by your brain as separate moments, which caused time to seem long and full. But habit takes control as we become older. Our days become routine, with routines we seldom consider. Get up, have a cup of coffee, tidy up, read a book, and then retire to bed. Our brains compress our experiences when we don't have new memories to indicate time, causing weeks, months, and even years to blend together. There's more. Researchers have discovered a direct correlation between our perception of time and the amount of time we have previously lived. 1 year is equivalent to 10% of your life at age 10. 1 year is only 1.6% at 60, which is a far smaller percentage. This implies that every year seems, in a subjective sense, shorter than the one before it. The good news: how can time be slowed down? By incorporating mindfulness and novelty into your everyday routine, you can actually fool your brain into thinking that time is moving more slowly. Try something different. Breaking the pattern of routine is the best method to extend time. Change your usual walk route, take a class, or perhaps take up a new pastime. Because your brain is more receptive to new experiences, time seems to drag. Be there. Have you ever noticed how time may feel richer when you practice mindfulness and truly pay attention to the moment? Savor each day rather than allowing them to pass in unnoticed. Enjoy the flavor of a meal, pay attention to the nuances of a sunset, or write in your notebook for a little while every day about what caught your attention. Take pictures of your days. It seems as though time was richer and more significant when one looks back at old pictures or writings. If you haven't already, start photographing the little things in your life, like a flower in bloom or your morning coffee. Writing down a few observations about your day might also improve memory retention and reduce the sense of time passing too quickly. Even if time is passing more quickly, you still have power. You'll feel like you're living life to the fullest by breaking free from habit, trying new things, and giving it your all. In your personal life, have you noticed that time is passing more quickly? How do you manage to be in the moment? Let's discuss in the comments section. The second sign is that sounds, changes in temperature, or even your own thoughts. Earlier awakenings. Even if you went to bed late, your brain tells you to get up earlier than usual. You may therefore find yourself up at 5 in the morning, not able to sleep in. More frequent potty breaks at night. Sleep disturbances may also result from changes in bladder control. It can be challenging to fall back asleep after waking up several times during the night to use the restroom. Increased drowsiness during the day. You can feel worn out throughout the day because you get lighter, less restorative sleep at night. More naps may result from this, further interfering with sleep at night. Sleep deprivation can make you feel exhausted, agitated, and disoriented. The good news, though? You can get better sleep and feel more rested in a few different ways. What to do to improve your sleep after 60. 1. Before going to bed, cut back on alcohol, caffeine, and screen time. Avoid caffeine after lunch if you have problems falling asleep because it lingers in your system for hours. Although alcohol may initially make you feel drowsy, it really interferes with deep sleep, which leads to increased awakenings. Additionally, blue light from TVs, iPads, and phones disrupts the creation of melatonin. Instead, try reading a book or enjoying some relaxing music. 2. Create a calming nighttime ritual. You need to let your body know when it's time to relax. Establish a nightly routine to aid in sleep cues. Have a cup of herbal tea warm. Have a warm bath or shower. Practice deep breathing techniques or gentle stretches. Take in some calming music or practice meditation with a tutor. Chapter 3. Take short, early naps. Although taking a nap is a terrific way to recharge, if you sleep for too long during the day, your body might not be sufficiently exhausted at night. Avoid sleeps after 3 p.m. and aim for 20 to 30 minutes. 4. Maintain a regular sleep routine. Even on the weekends, make sure you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. This facilitates natural sleep and wakefulness by balancing your body's circadian rhythm. Chapter 5. Control potty breaks at night. Try these suggestions if frequent trips to the restroom keep you awake at night. Smell are related. Select meals that are colorful. Vegetables and fruits with vibrant colors can add excitement to meals. 4. Engage in regular exercise. Engaging in physical activity enhances blood flow to your taste buds and olfactory system, preserving their functionality. 5. Look for underlying problems. Allergies, sinus infections, or even dental issues may be the cause of an abrupt loss of taste or smell. To rule out any medical causes, get checked out. Final thought. Aging naturally causes some loss of taste and smell sensitivity, but it doesn't imply you have to eat bland food. You may preserve the flavor and enjoyment of food for many years to come by making a few easy changes. Has your experience of food changed in any way? Which method of flavoring food is your favorite? Post in the comments. Sign number 4. Although your social circle gets smaller, it gains significance. Have you ever noticed that the number of your friends is decreasing but you're not particularly bothered by it? We begin to value quality above quantity in relationships after the age of 60. Having the appropriate friends is more important than having a large number of them. According to research, as we become older, our natural tendency is to weed out relationships that don't bring us joy and contentment. This is wisdom, not loneliness. Make the most of it by scheduling frequent phone conversations and in-person meetings with your closest pals. Never be afraid to engage with like-minded individuals by joining volunteer programs, yoga classes, hobby organizations, or new friendships. Accept more intimate relationships. Small talk is much less fulfilling than meaningful dialogue. Too little time exists for pointless connections. Treasure those who are really important. Sign number 5. Your body communicates before you do. Have you noticed that there is now a soundtrack that you may listen to when you get out of bed or get out of a chair? Every movement seems to be accompanied by a sequence of pops, cracks, and creaks, akin to a bowl of Rice Krispies. Our joints no longer remain as silent as they once did after the age of 60. Even if you are not in pain, every movement you make is announced by your knees, hips, or shoulders. What causes this to occur? Cartilage deteriorates. As time passes, the protective padding between bones becomes thinner, resulting in less fluid movement. There is less lubrication. Stiffness results from the depletion of synovial fluid, which maintains joints moving freely. The muscles tense up. Long-term sitting can cause joints to seem locked in place, which can make the first few steps feel unpleasant or stiff. Ligaments and tendon elasticity declines. The sensation of stiffness and limitation is exacerbated by the decrease in the flexibility of these connective tissues. In addition to the noise, you may see that it takes longer to get moving in the morning. Standing up feels like an Olympic sport when you sit for too long. Additionally, you run the chance of experiencing a sharp discomfort or, worse, losing your equilibrium if you attempt to move too rapidly. How can you maintain healthy, joyful joints? 1. Continue to move. Yoga, swimming, and walking are examples of mild, low-impact exercises that promote flexibility and avoid stiffness. Before getting out of bed, Even small stretches can have a significant impact. 2. Before doing any substantial movement, warm up. To start blood flowing to your joints, take a time to roll or stretch your ankles rather than rushing out of bed or standing up. 3. Take care of your cartilage. Supplements containing glucosamine, chondroitin, and omega-3 fatty acids may help maintain the cushioning of joints and lessen inflammation. 4. Build up the muscles around it. Your joints will be less stressed if your muscles are stronger. Easy resistance training with light dumbbells or bodyweight squats can be beneficial. 5. Be hydrated and eat healthily. Maintaining adequate hydration keeps your joints lubricated. Touching commercial, or even a handwritten message from a grandchild might evoke strong emotions in you. One of the most surprising gifts of life is this paradox of aging. Your heart has softened in unexpected ways, yet you've become stronger and wiser. What causes this to occur? You have much to think about because of life. As we age, our emotional experiences become more profound. Every accomplishment, every setback, and every happiness are interwoven with our identity. Time's worth becomes evident. A year seemed lengthy at 20. At 60, we come to appreciate the value of each season, which enhances the significance of every relationship and memory. Emotions take precedence over details in the brain. According to science, as we become older, our brains retain more emotional memories than trivial, easily forgotten details. Because of this, a music from your early years can have the same impact as the day you first heard it. More presence, less stress. We have more time to savor life's moments rather than hurrying through them when there are less distractions around. How might this emotional strength be embraced? First, give yourself permission to feel. It's not weak to cry over an old letter, a wedding anniversary, or a chat with a long-lost friend. It's evidence of a life well spent. Don't suppress your feelings. Accept them. Second, save your recollections. The tales and moments that are most important to you can be preserved by journaling, recording your voice, or even making a memory scrapbook. These riches belong to more than simply you. They will also take on significance for future generations. Chapter 3. Take solace in things you know well. Go back to a music or location that makes you feel at ease. Cook a food from your childhood if it makes you feel warm. Keep in touch with the things that make you happy and nostalgic. It's a component of your identity. Fourth, impart your knowledge. Telling stories, teaching younger people, or just writing letters to family are just a few of the ways you've learned a lot along the way. Sharing your experiences with others can be a very effective method to inspire and connect. Repressing feelings is not a sign of true strength. It's about giving yourself permission to love completely and feel intensely. That is a right you have earned. Anything amusing or surprising? In the comments section below, share your greatest memory failure. Embracing 60 with joy and confidence. Reaching 60 marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter rather than its conclusion. Every change serves as a reminder of the amazing adventure you've been on, even though some may take you off guard. The goal of aging is to grow, adapt, and enjoy new experiences rather than to slow down. Certain changes, such as time passing quickly or sleep being erratic, may require some acclimatization. Others, such as a greater sense of self or emotional depth, are blessings that come with growing older. Which of these indicators caught you off guard, then? Have you personally encountered any of them? Let's have a discussion. Please leave a remark below. For more advice on aging with grace and confidence, remember to like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative. Cheers to living in the present.